Finger dexterity is real important. Whether you bang on a drum or bang on a drum with a drumstick or play guitar, being able to move your fingers around really fast and do this kind of picking over here, or you're rock climbing or bouldering, being able to move your fingers in all sorts of different ways comfortably. It's a practice skill, but you can't always climb.
And you can't always
play. And sometimes you just need a little bit of cross training to help out with the dexterity. Now I'm not talking strength. Things like this, and I'll post down below, help you do that as well as the activity you're working on. And I'm not talking about these guys who a lot of people loved just a year or so ago. And I guess you could use a pen. People use pens still when they're not around a keyboard. But this is kind of boring too. I'm talking about next generation, all sorts of different ideas. And you can custom design them a whole bunch of different ways to fit your style and pizzazz. So let's start talking about some options you have in this trade space. What I show you can certainly be done under $5, and many options can be done under $1. I'll post this specific build up there. This has a whole bunch of different functions, but as a dexterity device, you can short or you can really kind of stretch it out. These ball bearing races kind of give it a nice little, almost like a barbell kind of approach. So this is a lot of fun. We have a wood contingent, a chopstick, but you can use a 1/4-inch dowel. This is a 1/4-inch dowel. These are chopsticks. You bring in all sorts of beads. Sometimes you have to make the holes a little bigger. And then you just glue them in place, and you can add and subtract beads. This one is a tipper prototype, as are these two. I like the fact that you can take the beads off and actually change the beads on the inside here. When you're prototyping things, you want to be able to keep your options open for moving things around. This is a nice little textured bead. You can see I actually have a bead here, and you can actually spin it this way. These are great fidgets or everyday carries. These guys go down here, you know, so you can change it up. I'll post down below where you can get some beads and the dowels, but you can go to Walmart or a Michael's or any kind of craft store. Unlimited number of combinations of this approach right here. So I'm going to call this the straw contingent. This is actually soft copper piping, where I took a chopstick and put it on the inside, and then these are just two brass acorn fittings and polish it up. Just wanted to leave it kind of rustic, and I'll show you what I did here. I pushed the dowel through there, and then I just had the acorn brass fittings and just put those on the end to kind of give it a steampunk look. These are made from straws and beads. You can get these beads at Michael's or any craft store. And inside, all you got is some of this micro fuel line, 10-foot, 3/16 inch outer diameter, 3/32 inner diameter. And got some nails and put the bead inside there like that. Again, you could glue this all down if you really wanted to. So you got a nice little combination here. This is iridescent. You can get them packed here. I'll post down below. And they come in all sorts of crazy combinations. You got these drinking straws. You got a stainless steel drinking straw, and I even found some of these copper drinking straws. So if you didn't like the dullness of this guy, you could just go with the shiny copper on the outside of the drinking straw. And sometimes you have to cut them down. It just depends on how long you want to make them. The pipe slides down in there. You just cut it off, and then just take the appropriate nails. Here's one of the iridescent drinking straws, and I've just taken some red beads. This is just a penny finishing nail. Cut it off in there, slide it down in, and then just push these guys in. This is a bending, reusable twist tie. I'll post up there this build. But I just took some of this orange line. You could use clear if you wanted to. And just put some thin wire inside. Put some of these black end tips. You could use white end tips or different colors. And you've got another fitness thing. The great thing about this is you can actually kind of bend it in one direction and bend it in the other. Kind of make it a little bit of a goofy thing. And then if you needed to put it in your pocket, you didn't want it to stick out, just put it like that. And then if you just wanted to use it as a twist tie, you know, just put it around something, tighten it up, and there you go. These also make great, just general fidgets. Kids, adults, whatever it is. This one actually is a recovered piece of metal tubing from one of those things that you used on the touchpad. And I've used 2 silver acorn nuts on this one. Put the dowel inside and just twist this in. Now I made it so that I could break it apart to show you how to make it, but you could certainly glue those in place. So this is a nice little different shiny version. Guess you could also use this as a defense tool. Never thought about it that way before. So why use pens when you can create something of your very own that's customized for you? And you can make it shorter or longer, whatever you want. So get that dexterity going. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you like designs of all kinds, making and breaking things, I evaluate electronics, sports gear. I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe because you never know what you're gonna see.